It's me, Matthew with Cooking with Kirby. Today for Kirby, we're gonna be making scrambled eggs. Now, for scrambled eggs, you can use non-stick spray or butter. I prefer butter as it makes it more tasty. We are going to need salt and pepper. We are going to need a whisk, which will help for beating the eggs, a wooden spoon, and a spatula to help us serve. We're going to need an extra bowl to crack the eggs in, and of course eggs for scrambled eggs, and my personal favorite, ketchup. Alright, so I've just washed my hands, so let's get started. Now, we're going to crack the eggs on the bowl and then pour the yolks and whites into it. Oh, I got a couple shells in there. That'll happen, and you'll have to pluck them out. Alright, so I'm just plucking these out. After this, we'll take out the whisk and start beating them. Kirby would not like it if he saw me right now. There are still some shells, but Kirby's in a rush. Alright, let's start beating the eggs. Alright, that's good. Now that you've scrambled your eggs, you're now going to walk over to the oven and heat it up nice and hot. I've already put my butter in. I recommend a tablespoon or so. Just going to wait for the butter to melt now. Alright, now I'm just moving the butter around so that it's all covered. It doesn't need to be completely covered, just as long as as enough of it is. Now we're going to pour our scrambled eggs into here. And you just wait for it to all cook. Now, you don't want to be constantly stirring, you just want to let it wait for a bit. Kirby's gonna love these. Don't let too much of it cook for too long. You don't want any of this burnt. Now, I was very lucky. My mom was a great cook. She taught me how to cook quite a bit of things. And my dad was a stay-at-home, always being able to get groceries. I was very fortunate to be born into my family. Now we're going to turn it off as it looks all good. Just wait for it to cool down for a bit. We don't want to burn ourselves here. And serve. Our wooden spoon out. Doesn't matter if some of the small pieces just fall out. It really doesn't matter in the end. It's still the great tasting scrambled eggs. Alright, so always be sure you have parental guidance when dealing with hot things. Now, you can put pepper on your scrambled eggs, but I personally don't like peppers, so I'm just going to go with the salt. And, of course, no scrambled eggs are perfect without ketchup. Just put a bit on, and there you go. delicious. Absolutely the best eggs I've ever tasted. What do you think, Kirby? Right? They're awesome. Come back next Tuesday at 6 p.m. See ya.